Hello again. In this video we will concat data frames and we will start with these three data frames. This is what we have, and at the end we will have this data frame. This is what we want. Okay, so first we will concat people1 with people2, and after that we will concat the result of these with people3. Okay. Here, as always, we are importing pandas, and this is the path for our files. We are loading our data frames from three separate files: people1, people2, and people3. Okay. After these, we are printing the data frames, and then we will do our exercise. So let's start by doing a concat people1 with people2. Okay, to do that we just need to declare here a concat1 to get the result, pd for pandas concat, and we pass a list of data frames that we pretend to concat. So it will be people1 and also people2. Then we just need to print the result, concat1. Okay, we save, we run, and we get this result. If you notice, we have here in the index 0, 1, and then another 0, and then another 1 and 2. Let's make these different. Let me copy this part, paste here, and we need to add another parameter to reset the index. We say ignore underscore index is equals to true. So we want to ignore the index from people1 and from people2. If we run this, now we got our result with 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. With this, we cannot distinguish the rows that came from people1 from those that came from people2. To do that, we need to add another parameter. That parameter is called keys. Let me go down here and paste the previous example. Let's call this concat2. In this case, with keys, we cannot use the ignore index. So we remove this parameter and we add the parameter keys that is equals to a list of names. In this case, it will be people1 and then people2. If we run this, we got this result where we have here people1 and people2. This is useful because we can filter by doing a lock. Let's filter the rows that are from people2, and we run, and now we have here just the rows from people2. So at this moment we concat people1 with people2. Now let's add people3. Okay, let's go down here and let's paste here the previous example, concat1. Let's call this concat3. We will concat1 with people3 because in this case people3 will be added as columns. We need to add a second parameter that is axis equals to 1. 1 means columns. Okay, if it is 0 is rows, and if it is 1 is columns. Okay, let's run, and now we got this result. But we have here a problem. If you don't notice yet, we have here John in the second row, and here John is in the first row. I did this on purpose. Okay, people3 have the first and second rows switched. So let's solve this problem. We need to create an index is equals to pandas dot index with upper I, and we provide the numbers 1, 0, 2, 3, and 4. So the first row will be the index 1 and the second row will be the index 0. Then we need to assign this index to our people3. People3 is equals to people3 dot set underscore index, and we provide the new indexes. Now we can run this again, and now we got this result where we have John in the right place. This solution is good, but is not good enough. Why? Because imagine that you have 500 rows, so you had to do this for all the 500 rows. Okay, let's do another solution for this problem. Let's copy paste here, and here will be solution 2. Let's go down here and let's call this concat 4. Well, this solution will work just and only just because the name is unique in both sides. Okay, let's set the name as index in people3 and in concat1. Okay, p3 is equals to people3 dot set underscore index, and the index is the column name, and c1 is equals to concat1 dot set underscore index. So let's copy here and paste here the people and the concat1, and now we are ready to run our solution. We run this and we got this result, okay, where the name is index. We need to undo the index of the name. Also, we have here a warning about a sort parameter, and if you notice here, the names are sorted alphabetically. Okay, let's do two things here. We need to undo the index for the name, and we need to set sort parameter as false. So we go here and sort is equals to false. The index thing, we need to say concat4 is equals to concat4 dot reset underscore index. With this, the name will be a column again. And let's run this. And we got these results, but there's still a problem. The column name is named as index, so we need to rename this column. To do that, we go here and we say concat4 dot rename, and we need to pass the columns to rename. So we want to rename the column named as index to be named as name, and also we want these to be in place. We want to change this data frame. So let's run these again, and now everything is okay. We have the name, the age, the score, and the values here. So let's review. To concat two or more data frames, we just need to call the function pd.concat and pass a list with data frames that we pretend to concat. In this case, we had people1 and people2, so we got something like this. There is a problem. The index repeats 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, okay? It doesn't create new indexes. So to create new indexes, we just needed to add a new parameter that is ignore underscore index, okay? And we got these. Also, we saw that there is another parameter, the keys, okay? And this receives a list of names. These names will help us distinguish which rows came from people1 and which rows came from people2, okay? With this, we can filter the rows that are, for example, from people2 using the log function. And I forgot this. There is another parameter, the names, that receives a list with names, okay? These names will label the indexes, okay? So the first one is the data frame here, and the second one is the row ID. To concat people3 to the rest, we needed to add a second parameter, axis equals 1, okay? 1 means columns, 0 means index or rows, okay? We got these results, and here we have a problem. Records are not aligned correctly because John here is in the wrong place. To solve this problem, we had a first solution that was creating an index manually and setting the index to the data frame people3, okay? And then we got our result correctly. We had a second solution for this problem that was setting the name as index in both data frames, okay? Also, we needed to set the sort parameter as false, and after concat, we needed to reset the index so the name becomes a column again, and rename column that was index to become again name, okay? This is possible because the name is unique and we get these results. This is the end. Please give a like to this video. This gives a lot of work to do. Also, you can download the source code. The link is in the description of the video. And as always, thank you for watching.